Team Hamburger Support by Matthew Reis. Joaquin is a typical 7-year-old boy. He is active and happy. He loves to swim, ride his bike, and play basketball. He lives in Central California, where farming is an important way of life. Joaquin does not like eating healthy foods and thinks farming has nothing to do with him because he loves junk food. Besides candy, pizza, french fries, and soda, Joaquin craves fast food hamburgers the most. If he thinks a food is healthy, he won't eat it because it must taste bad. Joaquin's mother, Beatrice, is always worried about his eating habits. He is always running out of energy and is starting to gain weight. Tonight, she is going to make something really special. It is a healthier version of cheeseburgers, made at home from ingredients produced at local farms. She chose whole grain wheat buns, lean ground beef, low-fat cheddar cheese, vine-ripe tomatoes, and fresh lettuce. At dinner time, Beatrice calls Joaquin to the table. Joaquin is excited they are having hamburgers for dinner. He could smell it cooking all the way from his room. When he gets there, dinner is already at his place. "Yummy, I love junk food," yells Joaquin. Just then, he notices there is something wrong with his dinner. The bun is a funny brown color instead of white. There is lettuce and tomato on top of the hamburger patty. To make things worse, his patty isn't dripping in grease. "Gross! What did you do to this cheeseburger?" yells Joaquin. "I am worried about your eating habits, so I called in Team Hamburger Support," replies Beatrice. "Who are they?" asks Joaquin. Beatrice has a smart look on her face. Team Hamburger Support is led by Pennie Hamburger. She is the most important part of your meal. She is made with lean ground beef and gives you 29 grams of protein, which help you build your strong muscles. She also contains many vitamins and minerals, like zinc and iron. Iron is so important to your blood for it carries oxygen from your lungs to your muscles. Without that important oxygen, your muscles couldn't help you play. Joaquin's eyes grew wide and Beatrice could tell he is listening. The next team member is Chuck Cheddar Cheese. He gives you 20% of your daily required calcium, which grows strong bones and teeth. He has 7 grams of protein for your muscles. He makes patties so delicious. Sitting on top of Chuck is the next team member, Tina Tomato. She not only gives you fiber, potassium, and magnesium, she provides large amounts of vitamin A, which all nourish your skin and improve your eyesight. "Cool. Are you sure this one cheeseburger can do all that?" asked Joaquin. "Yes, and there's so much more." The next part of the team is Louis Lettuce. He is amazingly thin and has a light taste. However, he is packed with vitamin A and C, potassium, and even 1 gram of protein. These all help you with blood clotting in case of a cut or muscle contraction while playing, plus good blood pressure for a healthy heart. "So can Louis Lettuce help me run faster?" asked Joaquin. "The whole Team Hamburger Support works together to help you do all the things you love to do," said Beatrice. "But let's not forget the guy who holds the whole team together, Baxter Bun. He gives you lots of energy with his 23 grams of carbohydrates. Because he is a whole grain bun, Baxter provides that fiber that helps you digest your entire cheeseburger. This is how all the parts of each team member goes to the right parts of your body. Baxter also contains folate, vitamins B1 and B3, which fight cancer. Altogether, Team Hamburger Support forms a healthy and delicious meal that's not junk food at all." Joaquin sits up tall and stares at his mom and then the cheeseburger. "Mom, I think I want to let Team Hamburger Support help me become healthier, faster, and stronger." Joaquin picks up his cheeseburger and takes a huge bite. There are so many wonderful tastes. After dinner, Joaquin feels full and energized. He goes out to play basketball with his friend. When his friend asks what he had for dinner, he tells him all about Team Hamburger Support. You go on websites and look up nutrition facts of the cheeseburger. I found that homemade cheeseburgers are better than fast food cheeseburgers because then you can buy your own products. Everyone should know where their food comes from, and so they should know about agriculture.
If they start writing early about how to make their sentences come alive, and then we organize the different steps on putting it together, that's when a story appears. And this is great because fourth grade, the state requires fourth graders to write anyways. So we just kick it into action in the beginning of the year and just continue it on until we have to take our state test. So that makes it fun because the topics are fun. We have a beautiful computer lab, so I can take my whole class into the computer lab. So what they wrote, they take into the computer lab, and then they do research on everything. So if they're talking about a tomato, let's look up and see what is in a tomato. And it's really great. So each day then they come to me and they say, oh, did you know this? If we can teach them to read and write and understand more about agriculture, then they'll get a better grasp of about what's going on in the world.